I feel like I just don't want to play for the Clips. I actually want to be involved with a great leading program. It's going to develop players.
What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. And in this moment, we're going to discuss what's going on with Deion Sanders and all of these kids, five-star recruit. McClain, we see him firing back at Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? As he's leaving Boulder, Colorado, to transfer to another team. What could possibly be going on in Boulder to make all of these top recruits start to turn their back? But before I get into that, I want to ask you guys to do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, keep your boy in these algorithms, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel so you guys can continue to get future updates. Now, we know that Deion Sanders, man, I'm telling you guys, I get so much flack because, I'm a black man and I talk about some of the things that Deion Sanders does, and it will be hard for me to go against what I see, right? And what I see is a lot of look at me, he's always been arrogant now, and you can see a lot of the cockiness with Shedeur Sanders as well. And I called this a long time ago, man, because one thing we do as black people, we love to support what's hot. That's just the world we live in, right? You see, all the support for Deion Sanders was there because it was hot, it was fresh, but you don't see a lot of that support now. So I'm challenging my brothers and sisters who like to go at me. Where is that support? You know what I'm saying? There's still some support out there. I see it all the time, but I have to be honest, man. When I look at Deion Sanders, it's just hard for me to take him serious. It will be very hard for me to look at him as a prototypical coach. I get it. He does things his way. He has to always be flashy. He has to always be the center of attention. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what this five-star, Cormani McClain, that's what he was alluding to. You know what I'm saying? This is a kid who committed fresh out of high school. Probably got talked into it from, his family members, go support another brother. But you have to be honest with yourself. This is your career. Right? I don't blame this young man on one bit for doing what's best for his career. Because Deion Sanders, he's doing what's best for his sons. And I want you guys to listen to this snippet. I'm quite sure you guys have heard it. But anyway, I'll play it here again.
Change the narrative of everyone's thinking on my name. Be a part of a real and a great program that's going to impact me at my best ability. And yeah, ready to get to a new place and get to work. Yeah, I feel like I just don't want to play for the Clips. I actually want to be involved with a great leading program. It's going to develop players.
So as you guys can see, he threw some shots, man. He's saying that he wants to play for a real team. He wants to do, he wants to be developed the right way. And I respect it because a lot of these kids, man, let's just be honest, they're going to schools just for the pay. So the heart isn't on football or dedicated to football the way it once was. I do think that they need to get a grip on the NIL. They have to figure out ways, to either reduce or come to some type of threshold, some type of median where, there has to be a limit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to keep seeing this. It's good for the sport. I get it. You can pretty much have an all-star team in anywhere or any parts of the country. But in general, man, I just think that they had to put some type of cap on this because most leagues do it anyway. NFL, NBA, there's a salary cap. I think that there should be an NIL cap to an extent. But back to, what McClain was saying, he's saying that I don't want to just play for clicks and likes. And when I see Deion Sanders, it's hard for me to take a damn near, I don't know his age, but I'm assuming he's nearing 50 or right at 50, right? Or a little bit over it, I don't know. But when I see a guy who still wants to wear skinny jeans, fitted shades, gold, real deal live like he was a kid on the field or, when he was playing at a youthful age in the NFL, it's just hard for me to take that serious, man, because what it says to me, if I'm a kid, I'm looking like, okay, all you care about is the clicks, likes, you care about the media attention. And Deion Sanders, something that I don't like. I cannot question a man's faith. But I always just feel like he leans on to, his faith to open up the doors. I don't know if it's through and through. I don't know if it's thorough or not. That's just not what I pick up from it. But I just feel like it's all a show. I look at Deion Sanders sometimes the way I look at Russell Wilson. You're kind of doing too much. I understand the message. I understand the good. But there are a lot of people, man, that Deion Sanders has burned, throughout his career, throughout his coaching career, certain choices. Uplift your sons and put down the rest of the team. It won't be long, man. I'm telling you guys, like, everybody's saying that, because they got this left tackle, Jordan Seaton, that, it's going to be drastically different. I'm here to tell you guys, I think their record is going to be either close to what they had or worse than what they had, because the talent across college sports is just better. It's way better. And, the transfer portal, Deion Sanders can say all he wants, like, we'll be ready next year. I think Deion Sanders is going to be out of there once his kids are done, most likely. And I think after a while, everything gets old. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Like, Deion Sanders, the hype for him is not the same as it was when he first hit the scene in Boulder, Colorado. Yes, he is must-watch TV. Yes, he knows how to, be magnifying and, Hollywood when the camera is on him. But sometimes, man, let's just be honest, it's for sure. It's for show. And I think that Shiloh and Shedeur Sanders benefit off of that. They are just as arrogant as cocky. I don't think that the talent with Shedeur is bad. I think that he's a pretty good, decent football player. But this generation of kids will have a rude awakening once they go to that next level. You know what I'm saying? Because the heart is about money. It's all about money. And this kid is going to jump in the transfer portal and do what's best for him. And I admire that this guy, first of all, top 5 recruit, you're going to get your money. Somebody's going to pay you NIL money. You're going to get paid. But I also admire that he wants to be developed, man. You don't see a lot of kids with this mentality. A lot of these kids don't want to be coached hard anymore, especially because they don't have to. They can transfer. That's why you see all of the coaches leaving now, retiring, Nick Saban, a lot of the big swingers. It's just difficult now because for once, the kids control this thing. But see, what's going to harm them is when they go to the next level, being privileged, and then they get a rude awakening. You know what I'm saying? Some of these players are going to be overhyped or hyped up because they go to a prestige school and they're not going to be developed. You know what I'm saying? You got some programs who are they just have a standard. They have a good brand. The Michigans, Ohio, Alabamas, LSUs, like Oklahomas, Texas Tech. Like, you're going to see a lot of these schools, man, that still remain dominant just because of their reputation, man. So you guys weigh in with your thoughts, comments, and concerns on this, man. Let me know what y'all think. If you guys found any value in this video, I ask that you guys do me a huge favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you so much for the love and support. Like always, let me know how you charge the game. Peace.